Hi everybody, Jason back again. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of cooking. So if you've been watching any of my Let's Plays or like my Twitch streams, basically I was talking about how one of the characters in a specific family house in Massive Chalice said bacon pancakes. So I was like, why don't I make bacon pancakes? So that's what we're going to make today. So if you give me just a second, I'm going to get everything all set up and we'll take a look at what we need for the recipe. Alright, so for this recipe we'll need 1 egg, 1 cup of flour, a cup of milk, tablespoon of sugar, we'll need a tablespoon of oil, we'll need a teaspoon of baking powder, and then we'll need a half a teaspoon of salt. This recipe does call for like a teaspoon of vanilla, but we're going to do something just a little bit differently, and I'll show you what right now. Cool. So what we're adding to this recipe instead of the vanilla is we're going to add a little bit of brown sugar, some pecans, and some bacon. So we're going to make some like bacon pecan flavored pancakes. I'm taking a little bit of a cue from some candied or like praline bacon that I made at one point in time, which was really good, and it used a mix of pecans, brown sugar, and bacon. So I'm hoping that it helps with the flavor when we put everything all together. So give me just a second. I'm going to actually get the bacon cooking, and then we'll start doing the mix for the pancake batter. So all we're trying to do is we're just trying to get the bacon just a little bit, not necessarily crispy, but we're going to fully cook it until it's like a little bit in between being soft and nice and crispy before we can use it for the bacon. So we'll cut back once we have all this done and we're getting ready to make the actual pancake batter. Okay, so first off, while we've got our bacon cooking, we're going to get our batter put together. And so first we need a cup of flour, a tablespoon of sugar, and then we also need a tablespoon of baking soda. Then we also need half a teaspoon of salt. So next I'm going to add one of my special ingredients, and that's a tablespoon of brown sugar. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to whisk them all together just to get the dry ingredients combined. It's always best to combine the dry ingredients and then not get your lump of brown sugar stuck in there. Alright, come on. Alright, brown sugar. I'm just going to stand it. Okay, so let's just get this. And I am going to be beating this with an electric mixer, so in the end it's not really going to matter too much. So I'm just going to finish it off by making a little well on the inside there. Okay, so in our well that we made, I'm going to pour the cup of milk. This one I'm using is whole milk. I'm going to add 1 whole egg. And lastly, we're going to do our tablespoon of oil. So now I'm just going to slowly start mixing these all together. That way it's all nice and combined. And once it's all done, I'll add in the pecans, and when I've let the bacon rest a little bit, then I'll add in the bacon, and that'll basically be it. And then it'll be time to actually make some bacon pancakes. It's already coming together pretty good. Okay, so where we're at now is I'm just getting ready to chop up some of the bacon so I can add it to the pancake batter. So give me just 1 second. And I don't necessarily want like really tiny pieces. I just want nice chunks of bacon because I want to be able to like actually kind of see it and taste it inside the pancakes themselves. So I'm just going to rough chop it, and then this is kind of why I didn't use the mixer to add in the bacon or the pecans either, because I want nice big pieces, and I don't want it to be some sort of like bacon pecan puree. So let's add this in real quick. Yum yum. So just as another side note, I've never done this before. So this is a brand new test that I have never done. So there's our pecans. To me, it's sort of the same thing as doing a blueberry pancake, except this time it's bacon and pecans. So give me just 1 second. I'm going to mix this all together, and then I'll heat up my pan, and we'll start cooking them. Okay, so we've got everything all put together, and I've got my pan warmed up a little bit, so I'm going to try my very first bacon pancake on the stovetop. So I'll make a nice sized little pancake there. And all I'm waiting for is for the edges to sort of get golden brown and for it to start bubbling at the center. And we'll see if we can't get it to work properly. But behind the scenes shenanigans. Okay, so I'm going to give this a nice little flip and hope that it's ready. Oh, perfect. Alright, give me just a second. I'm going to cook all the rest of these up, and then we'll give them a taste. Okay, we're back. I finished cooking all of the pancakes, and they look very yummy. But I have right here a little plate, because all that's left is to test them. And what better to go with maple, a bacon pancake than a maple bacon maple syrup. So let's get a little bit of this on there, and we'll give it a little try. It all smells really good. All right. Bottoms up. It's kind of cool. You can see the bacon in there. But that's a pretty big success, and I'm pretty happy with that. So if you like this, I'll leave a little clip after I finished here with all the instructions and basically the recipe. I found the recipe myself online through I think it's just like food.com. It's like a simple recipe, and I'll post a link to that one down below too. But anyway, hope you enjoyed watching this. We'll see you guys later. Bye!
The Empire wants you to like, comment, and subscribe down below.
I realized very quickly that this looks like a commercial for Kroger, just based on the fact that everything that I had was a Kroger product almost. And don't take it that way, because I just work there and I get a discount.